Hey, what's up? It's your boy Joe Francis, aka The Don, aka DJ Don B. I'm doing part two of this video mentory, keeping y'all posted with the upgrades in my studio and how the studio's been progressing, and me as a producer, I've been progressing. Things have been good. Business is definitely shooting up. I've been meeting a lot more new connects. The other day, I was chilling out in Las Colinas Studios, and met a dude who had done film work for basically doing music videos for Lil Wayne, Slim Thug, Mun B, D Duro, and a few of D Duro's crew. He's also done some bands like Garbage, and it was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool dude. He was really relaxed, and he was a cool guy, man. I had to talk with him for a long time while I was out buying some equipment. And anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the upgrades. First thing is I'm no longer running the quad core Mac Pro. I traded it in because I had a dispute with Apple, and it ended up turning out in my favor. And I traded in my quad core for my quad core for a 12 core, and that is my brand new 12 core Mac Pro, which I'm hella psyched about. It's definitely a beast. Anyway, next up is I've gotten a new custom desk. I've gotten the Avid HD Omni audio interface and the DigiDesign 192IO box, which with also the HD2 PCIe chips, the Excel core and the Excel chip that are put in my 12 core processor, so I'm now running Pro Tools HD. Here's the custom desk. I'm going to scoot back some so you can check it out. With Pro Tools HD10 running, my Avid / Euphonics Artist Series, and get it closer in. There's the Avid HD Omni audio interface that gives me 8 channels of 192 kilohertz sample rate, and so does the DigiDesign 192IO, so that's a total of 16 channels. I can have a small orchestra playing up in here at 192 kilohertz sample rate, which is definitely a great thing. Just need a few more mic pre's. There's the Euphonics Artist Series again. I'm probably going to stick with these for controllers because they're great, small, in-the-box controllers. I love them, and the main reason for that is I want to keep a small one because I'm going to end up upgrading to an API 1608 vintage analog console that has 16 tracks on it, and basically I'm going to be hooking up the in the box equipment to the mic pre's of the API 1608 and build my own custom made hybrid console. So I'm going to have the best of both worlds. I'm going to have the digital HD equipment along with the analog warmth of an analog console that it's debatable as to whether or not HD has come as far as analog consoles have. A lot of people say you can't really tell the difference these days, and I honestly think that HD has pretty much gotten to that point where it is very hard to distinguish the difference between analog and digital. But still, I've seen the more successful producers still have a combination of both. You know, 'cause some people just straight they don't want that in the box stuff. They want old school analog warmth, and I mean I want to be able to provide whatever my artist needs at the time. So I think that's going to be a great move. I'm also going to probably upgrade here pretty soon from the HD2 chips to the one HDX chip, which will give me like 3 times the resolution, processing power. I think 700 40 or 56 some odd tracks of 192 kilohertz sample rate, which is insane. I think right now I've got up to 128, which is, I don't see how you can really need much more than that, but it does give you a lot more processing power over, a lot more power over your software plugins like Waves Mercury. That's what I'm running right now, and I'm about to get the NLS expansion for Waves Mercury, so I can get that emulated analog warmth from some of these high name high name vintage console plugins like Neve and SSL. And I have SSL right now. I have the Master Stereo Bus Compressor on Waves Mercury for the plugin, but I still don't think it's the same as having the real thing, you know. But like I said, it's debatable, you know. A lot of people have said that HD is right up there with it, so I believe that because I've heard it from some very credible people, but I still see I've still seen a scourge of a lot of people switching back to vintage consoles and making hybrid consoles and having the best of both worlds, so that's what I'm going to do. New things coming up. I've got, I just did a gig the other night, and my boy hollered at me, and I'm possibly going to be moving out to LA. I'm at least going to be doing a movie, doing the soundtrack for a movie out there. The boy hit me up the other night, told me the news, told me he wanted me out there. He wants me to move out there with him, get a house out there with him, and because he said there's going to be a lot more movies to come after this one. This ain't going to be the only one. So that's definitely something that's going to be great for the, you know, the Apollo Studios is heading in a great direction, and me as a producer as well. As usual, I support anyone who supports me. You know, I know we're all out there trying to make it. Basically, anyone needs, you know, I mean, if you need me to like your page, holler at me, you know, give me feedback on this. One extra thing is stands for my Yamaha HS80Ms that swivel. I've got a little lock on the back of them that make it swivel, so that's pretty badass. I can just take out the lock and make them swivel whichever way I want. And as I've been learning more and more about my drum machine, I've been using that more and more and making my keyboard less of the main centerpiece for my producing. And I also built a little mic booth. I've got my Blue Baby bottle in there, and it's covered in acoustic foam. It's kind of hard to see probably from here, but I've done a few songs on it, and I mean the sonic clarity with that HD Omni interface and the new HD2 chips. I mean, even when I'm on just YouTube watching videos, I mean, it's just like night and day with the A to D and D to A converters that are built in that HD Omni. I mean, it's incredible. Mad props to Avid on that new interface, but I love and hate them for the same reasons. But anyway, I think that's about it. Basically, like I said, subscribe. Let me know anything, feedback, whatever. If you need any work done, holler at your boy. This is Joe Francis, a.k.a. DJ Don B, a.k.a. The Don, signing out. Peace.